Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We have for you from the Zelda 2 Randomizer Standard Tournament 2024, the NIT Semifinals Game 1 between ta909 and Sigil711. I am VT Slacker. On tracking today will be JLo, and joining me in the commentary booth is the Gob one. Gob, how you feeling about this race?
Yo, kids, feeling good. I'm excited. I had Sigil as my dark horse pick in the NIT all the way from the first round, so he's up against the big boy, probably the favorite, I would say, in TA Too Fast. So it's gonna be exciting.
All right, just sent the runners off, so we should be going here shortly.
All right, yeah. So this has the same flag set as the regular tournament. We have dark caves. We've got potential flute and hammer blocks in the east. So be pretty familiar with the gameplay you're about to see if you've watched any of the standard tourney so far.
And this is game one of a 3-game set, so loser will not be going home just yet.
Already immediate divergence, the bridge to the east. TA decides to take a look. Or sorry, I don't know if that was the east or DM there. I didn't quite see. Looked like it might have been DM.
Hold on, I'm refreshing.
Oh no, he found a... Yeah, no, he found a Darunia encounter. That this is definitely the east. There's a town as well, too.
And Sigil found Palace 1. And Fire in Ruto. So what is your take on going for hints? That's been a little bit of a controversy of this tournament.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a big hint fan. I like going to get them early. I have been a proponent of not in the past, but I feel like in this situation, early on in the game, if you can find yourself a nice hint that maybe a runner who, you know, doesn't want to pick up a spell like Life or something, could be a big difference. I'm actually interested that TA is going east and going through these Darunia encounters and actually going to make it through, it looks like.
You're already at life 3.
Yeah, the bees being real generous. Not only going right in his path, but also giving him $100. And they're ridiculous. That's their max XP, I'm pretty sure.
And got the grass tile with just a magic container.
Oh wow, and TA might have found all the money here. Here's the big boy.
Yep, got the blue Azophos on lock.
All right, $200 is it's pretty good. Not what you're hoping for. But TA very good at what we call these sword sweeps, which allow you to kill them pretty quickly.
Yeah, and getting them locked so they don't counterattack.
Yeah, getting them sort of stun locked up against that wall there. Just found Heart Container Cave.
I saw the red Lizophos were 200 as well, so...
Yeah, that is... I don't know if that's their maximum or not. It might be. I know the orange ones could be worth 300. The blues can be worth 500. I don't know the maximum for the reds, actually.
And there's a raft in Heart Container Cave.
Oh boy. TA found Shield Town really early. That's going to be pretty useful, especially going through this east. The question is, does he go for the hints? Right? It's a long walk to the back. Yeah, JLo. Okay, yeah, so JLo, the tracker, and the eagle-eye JLo, by the way, never misses anything. Telling us that, yeah, 200 was the max for the red boys, so... Spell in Meadow, But at least it's not fairy or jump, right? You don't have to go find those quest items to get that stuff, so...
Now Sigil sees that bridge to the east.
Yeah, and he says, nope, I'm not doing that right now. He's probably thinking, you know what? I think TA probably would go do this. So I'm going to stay in the west, probably play it a little more safe, right? Hopefully to get a little stronger before we go out there. And hope that TA finds nothing. So far, he hasn't really found anything of consequence.
Oh, I got the water tile, but can't do anything because no boots. But we do have the desert tile over there.
Yeah, taking into account... Oh my goodness. The old classic glove on the desert tile, man. What who rolled this?
I'm sorry.
Well, I think for Sigil, as he'll get out there eventually, right? I think he's gonna complete all the West. As long as he doesn't find like a raft tile or a way off to go away from that glove, he should be okay. It's not the biggest of deals at all yet.
Yeah, you would think sooner or later he's going to run into that desert tile.
Yeah, at least it's not buried in a palace or something, right? It's pretty straightforward to get to. See, there's what I'm talking about, right? TA sees Firetown and Rudo, and he says, we're not going in. If there's a big hint in there, say if there was a hint for the glove, not that that's relevant at this point, but it could be a big difference maker. That's why I like hints if you're more of like a safe style player. TA pretty aggressive, and it works out usually 90% of the time. Oh wow, is there two? There's not two red dyers in there, I don't think, but that guy was double swinging like a beast.
Don't think so. No,
this...
yep, it is two of them.
Wow, I was gonna say, if it's not, put that man on the mound, man. Are you kidding me? But yeah, two guys. Holy. Candle coming in big already. Those dudes would be pretty annoying in the dark.
Yeah, luckily on Pillar Cave, you can just jump over them.
Yep. Yeah, if you ever get stuck in this cave and you die a few times, just jump over stuff and maybe on the way out. Don't bash your head in. Oh my god! A free key and a free glove. Well, well, well.
As some would say, easy game.
That is actually, unfortunately, potentially very, very bad for Sigil. Because if he now decides, hey, I can get into palaces, and he starts going in there and ends up getting glove blocked, that is going to be a big problem for him. So we'll see what he wants to do here. Now all we need, we have 2 magic containers. All we need is a free jump or fairy spell to get downstab. And this is up there with one of the freest starts you can really get in this game, honestly.
Now it's just left to the spells to hold up the runners.
And there's free jump. Wow! You're rolling our next race seed, my man. Are you kidding me? So free downstab, free key, free glove. I mean, the glove isn't free, okay? You do have to go through the Darunia encounters and make it around there, so... I don't want to call it free, but it's pretty easy to get to for runners of this caliber. And so now the race is on. Sigil's got to get that glove.
And TA found Palace 5, excuse me.
Everybody's favorite palace to find early. Probably not going to be touching that one for a little while. So the only tricky thing... Oh, there's a glove hint! He got the glove hint! Let's go! And it's off the NPC that I always call Hintless Kid, because that kid never has a hint, I swear. Not today, though. He's got the hint you want and need. That's huge. That is really huge for him. So he's not going to go digging around in palaces or anything like that. Now he knows how to get to the east. So the only piece of the puzzle left to solve is how do we get to the maze to do the palace on there. That's really all that's left. We have a raft, but we haven't seen the raft tile yet.
So you would think you'd be able to get to all the connectors.
Yeah, unless we have some kind of like shenanigans in the east where maybe the River Devil is blocking the way, right? It looks like it's in islands east. You know, maybe we don't get the boots and you've got to find the raft or something like that. Or sorry, the flute, excuse me. So it's not over the woods yet, but chances are this is going to be a quick one. So strap on in. Yeah, we haven't seen DM either. That's true, JLo. Yeah, I mean, we might have to go through DM, right? We might have to go find a raft tile on the other side of DM, but that's really low on the totem pole of problems you have to worry about this game. You know, key and glove and downstab are usually near the top of the things you want to pick up as soon as possible. And TA is going to get his key here pretty quickly, and then, yeah, he's got shield. I don't know if he's picked up the jump spell or not yet, but, I mean, if he gets that, he might not even care at this point. He, well, all the runners are usually pretty, at this stage in the tournament are pretty, capable. It's free fairy! I was about to say, pretty capable of going without downstab for a little while, but when you get free jump and free fairy... Holy moly! And so off we go. Off we go. So TA is going to get jump. That's a bit of a tricky spot for Saria to get your fairy, but I mean, you can beat the game without fairy. Fairy is very useful to have, especially in GP. If you get some nasty rooms, you can just fairy over, but definitely not necessary, and TA has definitely 100% beaten this game without fairy multiple times. Definitely not in a race against me, though. Never, ever has that happened, for sure. And so they're just kind of covering each other's tracks here. And with that hit, again, that hint for the glove is just... I can't even overstate how massive that is for Sigil. That he could have easily gotten sidetracked into palaces and gotten all kind of goofiness going on. But knowing now it's in the east, man, he's going to finish off the west, it looks like, and then just... the east should be his next play. I do like what he's doing here, though. I like that he's continuing the west full clear. You know, he knows he's got the hint for the glove, so now the next thing, you know, on the priority list is how do we get to the maze? Or even DM to maze, or however it might end up being. What is our way off? Oh, there's quite a bit still left down here. He's still got Medicine Cave on his tracker, so that's this right here. I expect him just to kind of comb over this continent and see. If this is Boots, I swear, I'm stopping the seed and re-rolling. This would be just too much. Boots would allow you to get around this west a little easier. Maybe even a decent bit easier, honestly. Well, we'll see. Yay, finding a palace I don't think we saw on Sigil's side. I could be wrong. Sigil has only 2 marked in the west right now. Yeah, this is looking new, actually. There's the kid. I mean, okay, that's one of the other potential trolls, right? We might need the kid for Thunder. It's only a 3 in 4 chance, but it's possible. Nice fairy cave. Can we cast it, though? TA hasn't actually got it yet, though. Interesting, interesting. And I missed the palace. Oh, he's got it marked as P4. So we've got 1, 4, and 5 on the west. We don't have Reflect. Reflect is going to be the medicine pickup. And we can't even count on Fire Reflect because that is from the trophy. So we're probably going to go get our downstab and ask where our medicine is at for sure. Alright, Sigil checking this one bottom. No raft tile that we've seen as far as I can tell. So far the east, the only way off of the west. That bridge right at the start. Which again is even better for Sigil, right? If you find a raft tile and it takes you to the maze and you might want to keep going, even though you know the glove is. We know he wants to get to the east ASAP. Alright, TA made his way through. He's finding his fairy. Does he keep going? I wonder if he just up A's here and says, you know what, we're good. You've got access to all 3 palaces on the west. You've got access to the east. You've got the raft, right? Do you just gamble that there's no cave down here? It doesn't look like it. Sigil is going to get his downstab. I like this, actually. That's obviously a smart play. Instead of going directly east, get that downstab, ask where that medicine is, and get rolling. Mr. Goblin. Nah, you can call me whatever you like, Master Druis. Whatever you are feeling fancy, as long as it isn't mean. Fairy 80 at Magic 1. But we have 6 containers, so like we are set up to just go here. As long as there isn't some weird janky blocks. Oh, TA is gonna continue. Okay. So he's gonna find this kid in Medicine Cave. Oh, he found the spike tile that Sigil didn't. Just a 1-up. Again, the kid for Thunder is still one of the potential trolls. Rebo rides with the medicine. Well, We didn't find a P3 or a 6 on this side, so that is going to be somewhere else. So that is, again, Sigil's signal to just go east. Wait a minute. What are you doing, Sigil? Go east and get your glove. I'm not a huge fan of this because you know where it is, and the chances you get glove blocked, or I call it glocked because I can't say glove blocked, it's not high, especially in P1, but it's there, and you know you're just gonna burn time here going through this palace.
But is it possible he's thinking, let me clear out the west, then head east?
I mean, that's so risky without the glove, right? If you could walk it, especially 5 and 4, right? Those are, especially 5, it's bigger palace, right? You could get to one room before the boss, and bam, you're glove blocked, and that will feel incredibly bad. So
Yeah, and especially if 4 is on the west, I would go east as well because you need reflect.
yeah, exactly, right? And that's in P3 or 6, which we know is not on the west. So maybe Sigil's just thinking, you know what? I'm going to go into P1, get some levels, right? I could see that being part of the plan, is just to go in here, get some levels, maybe, you know, finesse your way into an attack 4 or something through the boss, skipping levels. So I could see that. Maybe he's determined attack 3 sucks, right? And he just wants to try his best to get to attack 4. So I don't mind this. As long as he doesn't get blocked right before the boss, that'll feel incredibly terrible. So far, this has been pretty linear, I think. TA doing the same thing, except for he's got the glove, so
Yep.
No worries for him. All right, Sigil finds the boss. So yeah, we could potentially see an attack 4 take. We would need a pretty thick P bag from the boss here, I think. We're gonna at least get life 4 for sure. Wow, yeah, this attack 3 is not great, I don't think. When you're taking 1 bar, like, it's 2 hits to take off 1 bar.
We're used to melting this horse.
Yeah, this is
2 or 3 hits.
Atrocious, absolutely atrocious attack 3.
Feels vanilla, man.
I know, right? I know. Looks like attack 4 is the pickup here. And
I think that's
CTA
life 4.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, yeah, life 4, that's what I'm gonna say. You're a good call, thank you. CTA not prioritizing going to get downstab here, right? He's all about efficient overworld routing, right? P1 is right here, we're gonna do it. Then he's probably gonna get downstab and go to 4 or 5, excuse me. Get that done. Yeah, this attack 3 is something else, man. This is it's, well, we can one-shot Muse and Moa, so it's not like attack 1 levels of bad, but it's pretty poo. Of course, the enemies could have also rolled up as well, too. Yeah, don't fight that blue guy. He's probably going to take legitimately like 40 hits to kill.
And
Oh, jeez.
would you go back in for this item, though? Because you know where the glove's at. You've got the key. What are we going for in here?
I personally wouldn't. You've already got 6 magic containers. I mean, the best thing to find here is like maybe the boots. That might help you get around the east, right? I don't know. It is P1 too, and he saw a lot of it, so it's probably like 4 rooms. So it's not bad. It's not a bad play. It's probably a play that in a casual race I'd probably do it, but if I'm racing TA, I would probably not do this. And there's a glove block. Oof. Damn.
Might be a blessing in disguise.
Actually, yeah, he might save some time by not, going. Well, it's probably only like 3 more rooms or something, but still, you're probably correct.
And there we go, over to the east for Sigil.
Oh, don't go that way. Okay, good. We know this way is nothing good. Yeah, I think this is the only way to go to, which is really good. I don't know if there was like a way to go down. We got to cross these Daruni encounters.
And TA did beat Horsehead, but did not go back for the item, so we won't know what's in there.
Yeah, in his case, yeah, I don't foresee him ever going back in. He doesn't really care about life containers, right? He's good enough to probably beat the game on 4 containers. Got the shield spell. That's not his concern at all.
And Sigil's going for an encounter skip here to get past those Daruni encounters.
Yeah, I like this, yeah. The Daruni encounters are, in my opinion, a lot a lot tougher to deal with going upwards, like to the left, instead of coming down, because especially with downstab, you can just bounce over stuff, right? But going up, you can get all kinds of like weird bops from stuff trying to jump over it. So I like that encounter skip.
So yep, TA got down stab. And Rebanek, yep, you already have that hint, so or at least we saw it on Sigil's side.
Yeah, so they're gonna be pretty close here. If Sigil goes up and gets his glove, they're essentially like deadlocked, right? Sigil didn't find P4 on the west. He doesn't have it marked on his tracker, so maybe it's just a tracker non-mark. But that's about the only difference here. So let's see if Sigil goes upwards, or north, I should say. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying, like these stupid, you know, going across the water. If you're coming down the other way, you just downstab and bounce over, and yeah, physics are usually on your side going to the right in these encounters. Oh, the bees!
Surprised no fairy feet here, or even just taking ferry and just flying over.
Yeah, he's going to now. That's revenge for going through.
Oh, just the up and A because it's a quick walk back.
Yeah. No reason not to do that. That's the revenge for getting really, really nice bees at the start of the game. I was talking about how the bees were being super nice to him, incredibly nice, in fact. And yeah, that's their payback right there.
All right, and there's the glove for Sigil, so we are tied up. But we still don't know where Maze Island's at or where the Eastern Palaces are at.
Yeah, I want to say we saw... Oh, Sigil, smart by Sigil to check the other end of that bridge. I never even thought of that. I don't think we can go anywhere else on the east, right? So... Is there boots? Hold on, we've got a cave here inside. This is not a caldera, I don't think, right? This is a... Oh, we've got a Larry, or a River Devil. Oh, you could walk down here. I didn't even see this section.
Oh, there is one palace down there.
Yeah, here we go. Little bit tricky, but yeah.
And now Sigil's back in one now that he has the glove.
I mean, if he finds boots here, that's going to be big. That's going to allow him to walk around the east a lot easier. But that's about the best thing here, right? I guess another magic container would be okay.
Yeah, I think you'd go boots. Boots would be the number one.
I agree. Do we get the hint for the trophy, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's marked on Sigil's side as in P2.
Oh, P2, right, okay. Right, I was thinking maybe he could find the trophy and get Fire Fairy or Fire Thunder or something, but... Yeah, I don't know. Chances are low this is something good.
Well, there's the two palaces outside of the Valley of Death for the east. One of them was a 3-6. And there is P2.
Mm-hmm. So that leaves GP and a 36 in Maze Island and Death Valley. Which is kind of annoying because you could make it into Death Valley right now with your fairy, but...
Also, didn't know if you caught it on the side of TA's screen, there's a 3-eyed rock hanging around.
Okay, so Flute could be important. There's a little bit left. All right, what did Sigil find? Yeah, just the heart. Based on what we saw on TA side, Flute might have been actually a pretty decent pickup there too, but too early to tell.
Because we're still missing Thunder, still missing Reflect, so those are the last two kind of hang-ups. There's Maze Island.
Wow, and there's the raft tile, probably just a DM. Actually, that could go to the east, or maybe some little section in the west that we didn't see.
I doubt we're going to find out what it is.
Yeah, I don't... I mean, TA might just pop into it just to see, right? If it takes you to the other side of the east where the Death Valley entrance is or something, maybe. But yeah, he's not interested. He says, I don't care, man. I've seen the palaces on the east. I've seen VOD. I think I know the way in. What's the point? Yeah. Oh, and he's about to make a liar out of me. Although I was... Oh, never mind. He's going back. So I was wrong twice. Feels good. Yeah,
Interesting move.
wondering.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, I wonder why he didn't just try to make it to the palace, right? It's good to know if that's GP on the maze, right? You kind of need to know.
Plus, you still have 2 item checks hanging out on the island.
Yeah, you could run into another hard container. You could run into boots, right? That would probably help you out in the east here. So, but maybe he was low on lives and he just wanted to come up A, and he said, you know what, we might as well just do this while we're here. We got to get it done anyway. This attack 3 though, mamma mia, this is one of the worst attack 3s I've seen. Not the worst, but it's down there. I don't think we've seen any P bags in the pool, have we?
No, don't think so.
Yeah, XP a little on the low side here. 25 minutes, 324. It's not the greatest, but can't blame him because I don't think we haven't found a great grind. Well, TA found the maze grind, but we haven't found P bags or anything. Oh, there was a 50 quick draw in the chat says so. Oh, here's the item. What palace is Sigil in?
I'm not sure.
I have no idea where he is. Yeah, did he went to 5, I think, didn't he? Yeah, he's in 5 right now. Oh geez, this is frustrating to try to get through. Yeah, that red guy, unfortunately, he was a pain in the ass to deal with. You can't downstab over him. He has like no give.
And to answer in chat, Morocco, these two have never faced each other in a Z1R tourney match. They mentioned it in the race room.
Oh, chat calling me. Oh! Okay. Well, those boots might help Sigil get around quicker. Although, again, we saw both palaces. We saw bot, and I'm pretty sure we saw the entrance as well, right? So, unless, like, Darunia is under one of the or one of the hidden tiles, and we need to go find it. Those boots, well, we'll see. We'll see. They could definitely be useful, but jury's still out. Oh, there's a 200 bag too. Wow, I guess you guys can just fire me. Oh, here's the lady. Okay, not wanting to do the lady right now? Oh, maybe just looking for a fairy or something? Maybe just looking for a little extra XP to see how much. I mean, he should be able to get attack 3 out of this, I think. Or attack 4. Because Barba gives a minimum of 300. I'm pretty sure that's going to be able to allow him to skip over the life level. And Barba can give up to $1,000, so he might be able to skip and get this attack level anyway. We'll have to see. Nice. Nice clean Barba here. Don't fall in, though. Don't fall in. We need the money. Jeez. Holy man. It's so scary when you think Barba has 1 hit left. Wow, okay, he's still not gonna get attack 4. He didn't care. He could have definitely gotten attack 4. He could have skipped that life and magic level, gotten attack 4, and then got life 5, but not interested in the level shenanigans. Just take what you can get and go. Alright, so here we go into P2 now. That's 2 gems on the board for TA, taking the gem lead. Getting P6 out of the way is always nice. That one can be a little bit of a maze. 6 and 5, usually the more dreaded palaces to deal with because they can be sometimes pretty twisty, sometimes not. You know, just go the right way, forehead. Sigils is still in this P5 looking for the boss. I am not looking forward to seeing what this Guma on this attack 3 looks like. It's gonna take a lot of hits. Like, upwards of 30 to 40, I'm going to guess, depending on how many life bars Guma has. If we're lucky, Guma might have rolled down to like half life, and then it might only take like, 15 or so, but it's going to take a few hits, that's for sure. And I don't know if Sigil got the shield spell. Yeah, it looks like he did get the shield spell. So that's nice. That's going to help out quite a bit. He's got that extra heart also from P1. A little bit of bonus in his back pocket. But bold play, man. Bold play to go into P5 with a terrible attack level. But props to Sigil, man. He's making his way through. Oh, there's a 500 bag. Finally, from the orange. I was about to call it a dark nut, but it's an iron knuckle in this game. I'm playing too much Z1R. So big enemies with a 500 point P bag. Oh boy, this guy sucks from up here. This guy isn't even fair from down here, honestly. No way! Smooth moves from Mr. TA. Getting through, and then takes the ball from the rope. That's just classic, man. You make a smooth move, and then you accidentally turn around, and boom. All right, here we go, Guma. Rolled to full health. Might even actually have more health. So the bosses in this game can actually roll plus or minus 50% of their health. So Guma can technically... Oh, no. Guma can technically have 12 health bars. And at that attack level, it could take 3 hits. Even 4 to take off a bar, so that could have been upwards of like 36 to 48 stabs for Sigil. So taking the quick game over, probably not the worst thing. Just come back later when you're stronger. Now you know the way. Now just hopefully you remember the way. Oh, and TA has found the boss in P2. Mr. Head, first name Helmet. Alright, Sigil now finding... That's right, he has not found P4 yet. He's probably going to be a little bit sad when he sees that this is P4. Right, you're hoping it's a palace he can probably do, but we know that he cannot do this one without that reflect spell. And so TA takes a 3-1 gem lead. Sigil will be forced to go east. And deal with the palace. Now he has these boots! Let's see what he can do with these bad boys. Nice spike tile. There's a P-bag or a 1-up up top there, but Sigil not interested. Neither of these are item caves. Oh! What did we find here? We found a nice little dead end. Sigil found the way to DM. I don't think we're interested in that. We could have got there, it looks like, via that bridge, but oh? Is this boots blocked? Is this our thunder? No, it's our reflecto. We need that. Wait, what? Oh man, I messed up. I thought it was reflect in Mito. It's spell. I'm stupid. There's the raft tile to the other side of DM, so we found all the connectors now. TA picked up a hammer. I have no idea from where he got that hammer. If anybody in chat or JLo, if you can tell me where you got that hammer, Oh, okay. Apparently Sigil baited me. He had his tracker mismarked. That's why. Alright, is this? This is not, yeah, this is, we've seen this. This is life. So, it actually is the kid for Thunder. Oh, was it in the basement here? It might have been in the basement right here in New Kasuto. It is. There it is. Okay, so we found it. And so the hammer blocks the flute. Here's the flute right here. Nothing. I don't know. There is a forest tile below where the River Devil is. Again, I call the River Devil Larry. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but TA might need to head that way. That could be, but it is Thunder, and we did get the kid on the west, so sticking on the west to get that kid out of, I want to say Medicine Cave, was actually the correct play, and they both did it, so gonna feel pretty good. No comment. right, immediately finding the boss here for Sigil. Oh, he got there quickly. I don't think he was in P2 that long, was he? TA searching the maze. He's probably thinking, okay, man, boots are going to be quite helpful here. I have a hunch here that either Darunia is that forest tile on the east, or it's boots blocked. In which case, if it's boots blocked, Sigil's in good shape. If it's just hammer blocked, then TA can get to it. So can Sigil too, actually. I don't know if there's a way into that little cove, though, where Larry is guarding without the flute. I'm not sure if you can get to it or not. But I suspect that's why TA is digging this. He's probably looking for those boots. This is so interesting. Go right, go down, P2 done. So, interesting. Also, TA must have gone left or something, because, yeah, Sigil was in that P2 for all of about a minute and a half. It definitely shorter than TA was. Alright, this is P6 we know. Oh, and here's 3 on the maze. So it is GP in Death Valley. Elendar, is this even randomized? Sigil, man, still rocking this attack 3. Really gotta go to that, get to that attack 4. And we are on the hunt for Darunia at this point. That's kind of the next step. Is it boots blocked? I don't know. Is it that forest tile that's behind the River Devil, aka Larry? I don't know. We're not going to find out for a little bit here. Alright, my apologies about the reflective Mito. I got baited by Sigil's tracker. I should have known that. I should have paid attention, but I don't think... Yeah, we are not going to dig that out, I'm going to say. Don't think we're going to need that. And knowing what we know... Well, TA might, right? I think he's got boots on the mind. I do believe that at this point he's got boots on the mind. Seeing what he saw on the east... That is my prediction here. So he might dig it out, right? He might think it might be Spell Tower and I've got to hedge my bets, so... You never know. We'll find out eventually here, once Sigil's done. And also TA as well, too. He's not that far away from that forest tile, I don't think so. We'll see. If it is not that forest tile, I am, like, 75% sure it's boots blocked. Which means the dig to 5 from Sigil is massive. But, then again, TA doesn't have a whole lot else to do. Right? We've got, he can't get access to the rest of the eastern caves. He could go into DM and look for Hammer Cave. He doesn't have a terrible lot left, so I don't think he's going to go without those boots for too terribly long, but again, we don't even know if they're needed.
Well, there's Barba.
Yeah, Sigil getting to Barba, I think just about as quickly as TA did. Thank goodness for Sigil. This is attack 4 up next, I think. Oh no, 1080 is not. That was magic 4, so. I'd like to see Sigil skip this and get this attack 4, because this attack 3 has been hot trash.
And we got Rebo on TA's side.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he goes back in here. I'll be very interested. Uh-oh. 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 There we go. Oh, no! Oh! So there's a little lesson or a little fun fact about Rebo. Bodying him does next to 0 damage. It does almost nothing. It's the beams that do all the damage. That's why TA was able to live that bop. With basically no health. He is shielded up, but yeah, it's all about the beams.
And just a little bit too far that time. Rebo was able to kind of phase out on the side over there.
Yeah, we're gonna do him the old-fashioned way here. Yeah, even the beam's not doing that much damage. Life 6 shielded up is oh, here we go. This is it right now. You can get to it with the boots. If this is it, then honestly, if this is it, it's probably not good for Sigil.
Nope.
It's not it. And so I think Darunia is out there somewhere on its own little island somewhere, which I believe means boots are going to be required.
Was Risen boots blocked? Boots or flute blocked?
This is Risen right here. No, you can actually get to this if you have the flute, which TA did get out of DM.
Okay.
He got it out of Spec Rock, so he'll be able to get there and see the Force Tile. He'll also be able to go get this heart, which I'm assuming, based on what he's been doing and what he's seen, that he is going to go in here and look, because after he sees that Force Tile is nothing, I believe he's going to realize, okay, yep, we're going to need boots for Darunia. That's why he's searching the maze still. Alright, so here we go. I believe we still have Sunken P-Bag Cave out there as well, but Sigil doesn't need anything. He just needs to go and go find Darunia, and he's gonna have everything he needs to beat the game. He'll be able to get Upstab, Thunder. He's got the glove, he's got the key, he's got Reflect. It's go time, baby. It's just a matter of where the heck is this Darunia. He's got access to the water tile too. I don't mind this, just grabbing the checks on the way, right? You can always use more containers. Alright, here is the check from TA. And once he sees this heart in, we have his cam, and I expect that once he sees this heart container, he is going to be a little perturbed, I will say. So I think this is when he's going to realize that boots are required. Unless I missed a bridge or something somewhere on the east, which is totally possible.
And I apologize because I had to step away for a little bit. So, has Sigil found Maze Island yet?
He has not found Maze Island, I don't believe.
That would make sense for all the cave checks then, trying to find that connector.
Yep. Yeah, he's also kind of a full clear, right? He's more of a safer player. Just want to make sure you get everything you need, right? Get those containers. GP, you never know what GP's like. It's a literal crapshoot, right? It could be 5 rooms, it could be 35 rooms, so just hedging his bets here.
I'm hoping it is full of chicken due to how easy the seed was in the beginning.
There it is. It's boots blocked. So what does TA do now? Does he go into palaces looking for the boots? I think that's all he's got left, right? He's got the spell tower. He's got this cave right. Oh no, not right here. He's got Sunken P-Bag Cave, which he can't get to. We saw that on the island with Darunia, and he's got Hammer Cave. So I think, yeah, it won't be long before he decides. Now it's like, which palace do I go to? Do I go back to 1? We don't have to go back to 2. Well, see, this is why the hints are important in my opinion. He did not get the hint for the trophy in P2. So he doesn't know what's in there, right? He could go back in there trying to dig the boots, right? So I used to be don't waste time on the hints, but for the quest items, I just think they're important to know where they are, just to, in this situation, like, eliminate a location.
Yeah, I'll go for a spell hit sometimes just to get, like I said, knock that location out. But as far as regular hints, normally I try to get as many as I can until I get, especially the glove. If I get a glove hint, I'm probably not going for any other hints after that.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's exactly the way to do it, in my opinion. Yeah. Once you get that big boy hint, right, you're like, okay, it's probably not worth my time to be going into all these houses, right? The B&E is over. Citizens of Hyrule can rest easy, knowing a random Link isn't going to walk in their door and demand of them where the items in the game are.
And possibly break their pots.
Exactly. Wait, he found it! How did he
So
get
there's
there without boots?
so there is a way over there through pass-through caves.
Wow. Well, there you go, kids, and that's why I'm talking on the microphone and not playing. Because that's huge, yeah. Now TA is gonna have all the things he needs to beat the game.
And that one palace lead. So now it starts to become a issue of routing. Sigil having trouble in the Valley of Death.
Yeah, just ferry through here, I think, right? It's you always want to try to save magic and make it through, but it's well, he needs to. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's encounter skipping.
Yes, as if
He
you're
must
not
be low on lives.
either that or not confident in fairy feet.
Yeah, excuse me. It is safer too, also to just like because it's less screen, right? Like you can ferry through those encounters without fairy feet. I do it all the time because I fail fairy feet, but sometimes the enemy sets in there, they can clap you. Like you can just not make it through and die from, randomly hitting the stuff you have to on the way through.
Oh, made it over there and his GP. So he now knows where he needs to end up.
Yeah, he did not find the cave to the maze, which was on the east, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, he walked all around the east and he just happened to miss the cave to the maze. So that's unfortunately probably going to burn some time for him going to look for it again. I cannot believe TA made it there through a pasture cave. I was not expecting that. So TA is now in, what palace is he in right now? Not P5. P5 is
P4.
green, so yeah, it must be P4 then, yeah.
And
Right where Sigil's headed as well.
Well, no, does he have reflect? Because we don't have it on the tracker.
He does not have reflect. Is fire? No, he doesn't have fire either.
Chat just corrected us. So it's P1.
Oh.
It's going for the item.
Oh, okay. Well then, ignore us.
Is old Kasuto boots blocked?
Well, okay. So maybe I was just thinking about the wrong town then. That could be the case. That wasn't even on my mind, honestly. I saw Sigil go in, but I didn't really see the surroundings of it, so.
So that's the thing now, is between TA finding old Kasuto or Sigil finding the cave to Maze Island.
Yeah, he's only got, well, he's going to go back to P5, I bet, first, right? He hopefully remembers where Guma is, and he's going to get that done. Then it's, yeah, just find the maze.
Yeah, kind of clear out the west, then go east. We know
Yeah,
where we're stopping, so.
Damn, so it was actually a boots block town. I just got the wrong one. Okay, so. Yeah, see, TA did the smart thing here now, and he went and got the hint for the trophy to eliminate a spot, right? Now he knows, no, P2 is not my answer. So he's going the right place. He's going the right place. Honestly, this was the most logical choice, right? You really don't want to go to P4 without reflect. So, I mean, if the boots are in there to get the reflect spell, that's kind of cruel, but definitely possible in the logic of the game. But I think, yeah, you definitely want to go to P5 first. You've got to get it done. Yes. You know, you're hoping to find the item first, too, so.
Yeah, once again, clear out the west so that you don't have to worry about that ever again.
Yep, exactly. Then you're just completely done. I do think the item was pretty straightforward. I think it was on the way. You were forced through it, so I don't think that it's going to be too hard for him to find, if I recall Sigil's route through here. But again, been wrong many, many times and could definitely be wrong here again, so.
And Guma has the best stuff for some reason.
Yeah, it feels like he either has important stuff or he has trash. No in between. Yeah, here it is right here, so. TA going to be relieved to find these boots on the way to the boss in P5.
Or the child. He loves babysitting for some reason.
Yeah, very awkward. Uncle Guma. TA shaking his head, but honestly, I think he played it pretty well. Like, I can't... I mean, Sigil's dig into 5 was... I don't want... I don't know the word to say for it, but it was definitely not, like, conventional, I will say. So, playing the seed, I probably would have played it the way TA played it, so... He seems a little, like, you know, flustered to find the boots. Although I think he played it pretty well.
Well, going through the East for that long without the boots, you can see them and finally
That's
go,
true.
where were these the whole time? I could have used these.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. You think back and go, man, how much time could I have saved if I could have just walked around the East for free, right? That's true.
And Sigil's got to take some beams to the back of the head.
Yep, gotta reset here to get enough for reflect.
And down goes Karok. And we'll be all tied up on palaces again. 4-4. You'd have to think, though, that TA has that slight lead now that he's gotten the boots.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, he kind of knows exactly where to go to finish out the game, right? He knows where everything is. Just gotta walk it in, so to speak, so Sigil still gotta go find that maze cave and do P5 as well, which it was a long, long way to as we can see on TA's side.
So Sigil on the hunt for the... Oh no, he's going to P5, so both of them will be in P5.
Yeah, Sigil also has to do P6, which... Oh no, he doesn't. Does he? I thought he...
No, Sigil has P3
Yep.
on the maze.
Yeah, I'm blind. Yep. Sorry.
Hey, we gotta thank our tracker JLo for the work they're doing.
Yep, Eagle Eye JLo. Yeah, I'm not known for my tracking skills, that's for sure. So, yeah, it's basically all of 5, and then 4 versus 3. And 3 was pretty free, I think. I don't want to say free, but
Well, you have to go through all of Maze Island to get there.
right. Well, Sigil's gonna have the boots, so that will help him
True.
get there a lot faster.
Still gotta find the cave, though.
That's true.
That's
The
the
biggest thing
problem.
is the cave. If he finds the cave immediately, I think there is a pretty good chance that he can make it into a GP not too long after TA, but I think TA is definitely en route here to get the GP first. Boy, this Guma is a long, long way, though. This is 20 plus rooms, I'm gonna call it at least. Based on how many times we've seen. At least the dead ends have been nice. It looks like most of the dead ends have been, like, immediate. It's always a bonus.
Using a couple Thundercasts to try to keep those Baga Bagas away. But they keep coming. Now, how much does Sigil remember of P5?
Yeah, exactly. That's always the scary thing when you go into this palace early and then come back later.
Is that intentional on TA's side?
I don't know. I'm not sure, honestly.
I knew he was low on health, and then I glanced over and he was in the lava.
Good thing he's got a bunch of lives here. I think that was actually his first death, right? He went quite a long ways. Look at this 5. I never really tracked how long it was. This is a long, long P5. Luckily not, like, windy, right? It's...
Yeah,
I think every junction has led...
Yeah.
No, yeah. I think every junction has just led to a dead end, so... It's extremely linear and long. Here we go, finally.
And this is the reason why you do P5 later. Attack 5 doing a lot better.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So let's see, Crystal in at about 54.05, around there. Let's see kind of the difference between when they finish P5.
Yeah,
How much
yeah,
of
for sure.
a lead TA has. But definitely not over yet. There is always GP.
Yep, the great equalizer. If we have like an immediate junction or something, Sigil could, you know, go left, or I mean, who knows? It's a complete wild card. It can roll anywhere from, man, I don't know the minimum number of rooms it can roll actually. I know the maximum number it can roll in these flag sets is 42 or something like that.
Since you're doing what's called short GP.
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, what's the? I think it's the vanilla game is what, 60 rooms or something.
I think so.
So we take a little bit of it out. Lots of people advocating for a short GP. But we've seen some free ones lately. Oh, TA kind of losing the maze cave as well. Oh no, he's gonna go look for his reflect spell, right?
Yeah, he's
that's
looking
right.
for old Casuto.
Yeah.
No, that's new Casuto. We need old Casuto.
Yeah. We need the old rundown one. Oh, Sigil got... Okay, Sigil is at the boss.
Yep.
Got 2 lives as well.
Yeah, I think that was an intentional hug.
Yeah, sometimes it's more stressful to just try to fight Guma on low attack level than just go ahead and just take the hug, and then you can be a little aggressive with him.
Yeah, I know some people don't like it. You get him down to 1 or 2 hits left and you get killed, and all that work and all that time wasted.
Yep. Oh, we got a couple of downstabs in there. I like this. Look at this. Attack 4 looking to be about as good as Attack 5, I'll say. Uh-oh, now we got to play it careful. Oh,
Yeah,
jeez, he's alive!
Yeah, trying to play a little bit safer.
One more, I think we got. There we go. Oh no, 2 more!
Oh,
wow!
Ooh, I think that was about to be it.
Yeah, he was about to. It was a quarter of a second away from getting a ball to the face. But hey, man, a dead Guma is a good Guma. So here we go. So it's P3. Sigil's got to find the maze. If he can find the maze cave really quickly, I can't believe it. I think there's a chance, man. This could be very close entries.
There's a chance, but because it was about 50, just short of 57 when he put the crystal up, so it was about 3-minute difference.
Yeah, and I remember like nothing about this P4. I did not watch Sigil's P4 at all, so I don't remember the way to the boss. This is a heart container though, or a magic container.
I remember Sigil going this way. Now, I don't know if it ended up at a dead end or not. I was not paying attention to that part.
So all 8 magic containers for TA now.
Yep, Sigil on cave hunting right now. Nope, wrong connector.
Oof. Not the cave we want, yeah.
He's going to start searching to see if maybe there was another connector here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You could be in here, right? He's probably thinking that too. He's probably thinking, oh man, I saw all the east. It's got to be in here, right? Oh no. That's unfortunate.
Well, there's still the raft tile that could save him. If he finds the raft tile, that will take him to Maze Island, correct?
True. Actually, yeah. Good call. I forgot about the raft tile. Yeah, it absolutely could be on here. I thought I saw TA take it, but I don't. No, it does. Yeah, it's at the bottom, right by the spec rock. If Sigil can get to the water and start walking around the water, I think he'll get there a lot easier.
I think that's what he's looking for, is some way to get there.
This might get him pretty close. Yep,
Oh,
that'll
there.
get him to the water. All right, here we go. Walk around, walk around. Okay, he's got to do cave math, right? He's
Yep.
got to for sure
Okay,
check these if he thinks it. Oh, no.
Nope, don't need it.
Nope,
Don't
nope,
need
nope,
it.
nope.
Move on.
Nope. See you later. Not happening.
But each cave checked is more time going over to TA.
Yep.
Of course, they don't know that.
Yeah, Sigil, if he does go via the raft. Oh, wow, TA. Nice jump there. Holy. Wow, attack 5. Okay, so my personal thing is if you can one-shot MOAs, there's a very good chance your attack level is in pretty good shape to have a pretty, not easy Thunderbird fight, but a manageable one. Of course, they could roll down, but for the most part, that hasn't really done me wrong. So being able to one-shot them at attack 5, I think our attack level is in pretty good shape for GP.
Yeah, I've gone in the school of I know I can beat Thunderbird at attack 4. I've done it before, so I know I can do it at least that low. I like higher, but I can do it there.
I've done it on what was essentially attack 4 and game over 4 times. So I'm gonna want a little bit more. All right, just walk down, Sigil. Go down, 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 down. I think it's pretty close.
Yeah, he's gonna check every cave because he doesn't know which one it could be.
Yeah, the smart thing to do if you just sometimes DM is just so convoluted that you just have to sort of give up on the cave math and just be like, nah, I'm just gonna go into every cave.
Okay, so we went all the way to the bottom and it's not there. So is it interior?
Yeah, I think if he takes this cave to the left going in towards, I think it'll take him towards it. Oh wow, JLo with the knowledge drop. Thank you, man. I did not know that. That of course I don't know if MOAs can have their health roll down or not. I don't know that or not. But
Yep.
That's pretty crazy knowledge.
And check Spec Rock just in case.
Yeah, we
There
can
it
free
is.
Larry if we want. He's gonna see that cave and he's gonna know. Okay, well that was my way. Yeah, you got to take that.
And
There
that's
it
when you
is.
start kicking yourself right there.
Yeah, it's right beside a palace. You're like, really, man? How did I not see this?
But P4 down for TA.
Yeah, we'll track his entrance time to GP because it probably is gonna be the 3 or 4 minutes that it took Sigil to find his way to 3. I believe 3 is just the hold right situation, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then you can just take that cave back to the east, so. But yeah, as we kind of predicted in the early stages of the game, a pretty quick one, at least to get into GP. If you're getting into GP around the hour mark, they usually don't feel too bad about it.
Or at least we made it to the hour mark, so happy 1 hour, everyone.
Yeah, TA does know where GP is just by process of elimination. He never went into here, but he once he found 3 on the maze, he knew that GP was in Death Valley here, so. TA doing the fairy feet trick. If you go to the edge of the screen and you do 1 frame taps until you can't see the fairy anymore, then you press the opposite direction, like the way you would want to exit the screen. You just end up on the other side. It's a nice little trick. Saves a heck of a lot of time, especially if you're good at it. And there we go. 102. What was that? We'll call it 102.40. Barrier up.
On there.
Oh,
42.
Chronix got us. 62.42.
Chat's got us.
Yeah, well, now, I subscribe to the theory. Oh, yeah, here we go. Already debunking my theory. I was going to say I subscribe to the theory that the uglier the color of GP, the nicer it's going to be. But immediately proven wrong in the first room because that's not a fun start. This is like a... I don't even know what you'd call this. Like a weird brown color. Some kind of... Oh, we accidentally busted the 50-50 block. Even I didn't know that was there. There's only one person I know who knows where all those 50-50 blocks are.
I just know some of them have it. I don't know exactly where it's located at.
Yeah, same
so
here.
I've done that before, and that's a trip to the drink.
All right, saved by fairy. You know what? Probably gonna need the fairy anyway, because there's our buddy King Bot. Always likes to join us at the perfect time. So he probably would have bonked us in there anyway. TA electing to go high. Okay. Yeah, probably gonna need it for the next set anyway. Probably gonna be something in the bottom. No. All right. And Sigil has found Mr. Rebonak. Wow. Okay. Well.
There's no junctions to get there, though, was it?
Nope. It was just a straight shot.
So we're gonna have at least have to have some junction somewhere.
Yeah, this is an early T-Bird is always a bit sketchy because you just never know. I like it better than a late T-Bird because at least you get it out of the way. But it can lead to some convoluted back halves or back 3/4 of GP sometimes, depending on what you see afterwards. Jay with attack 6 too. I didn't even see that he picked that up. I don't even think Sigil's going to get attack 5 out of this. Oh, he is. He is. Okay. Don't know how much more useful it's going to be, but...
Yeah, but that could be a big difference, how quickly T-Bird goes down.
Yep. So walk around. Yeah, I would go around to the raft tile there and then just take it back, but...
Well, you can take the cave back to the east, now that he knows it goes over there, because GP is in the valley.
Yeah, a little bit of a shortcut, for sure. Yeah, he's going to be about that 3 to 4 minutes behind once he gets through... Well, he's still got to go through Death Valley encounters, and that takes a little bit, so... Might be closer to 5 minutes. And here we go. T-Bird down. 1 life spent. And now it's time for the dig.
I think
that's
that
a
was
MOA.
Yep.
Yep. I've gotten hit so many times in those rooms. I mean, like, wait, what? Excuse me? And, yeah, it takes a few seconds to be like, oh, right. There are little invisible blue MOAs in GP. So if you don't have the cross, they will tag you every once in a while in a few rooms.
Yeah, not much in that waffle room. The horizontal dots do not do much damage.
Yeah, for some reason the vertical dots do all the damage that the horizontal ones don't. They usually, if you don't have life fade, vertical dot will usually do like 1 heart of damage.
There's another junction, and it seems like TA's been taking lefts.
Wow. Oh, did he go left at one of the junctions?
I believe so.
Wow, no way. Okay.
Is that finding the boots late kind of change his thinking he's behind?
Yeah, he's known as a bit of a risk taker in GP. He's not afraid to take the occasional left, so we'll see if it pays out here. Oh, you'll double birds. You love it. Sigil in at 67 even. So 4 minutes and 18 seconds. That is definitely something that can be made up if T-Bird is not to the left here.
Or I mean, Darklink.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yep.
Know where T-Bird's at.
Here's an elevator up. This could be it. Every elevator up or down.
More
right. All right, double elevator. Oh man, more junctions. And then left.
Yeah, but sometimes you get it where you see more junctions. That means more rooms kind of knocked out.
That's true. TA taking the legally obligated right of the 4-way. This is the answer so many times, but not here. It's another left. Oh, no. Save it. Oh, Sigil didn't save it. I wonder if he just up A's to take the life back.
Maybe, but not with those 2 chickens sitting at the front. Oh, he does.
That's
up an A.
Okay, so the left of the 4-way is a dead end, man. Are we going up and left? Based on what we're seeing here, if Dark Link is to the right, it looks like it might not be that many rooms. If everything to the left is nothing, Dark Link could be like 3 rooms off the right that TA didn't take. He's gonna go up and left. Get your tildes in the chat if you know you know. We have a little saying called, you know, just go left, till the boss. Whenever I decide to be dumb and take random lefts, this is usually what happens. Oh, another junction! Or is this
Oh.
the right he didn't take?
Most of the times it's not random lefts. It's the thinking that you're behind. The
Yeah.
meta is to go right, so counter it, you go left.
Yeah, exactly. I don't. Does anybody know if that's the junction that he went left from? It can't be. I think the way he came into it, right? Holy macaroni! Another one. This is wild.
Still could use more chickens.
Another left. That's an up and right. He's gonna go back for the ferry. I like this. This is always guaranteed to be a ferry in this block room right here. So if you're low on health.
And Sigil has found T-Bird. But has to take a death as well.
Nice TA getting the jar 50-50 there. That's big. I mean, you can keep going and trying again if you get the bird, but it's always nice to get that first try. This is a waffle room. We did not see this, I don't think, right?
No, the last one was the horizontal dots.
Right, and it had didn't we have one with a MOA in it as well that bonked us? So
No, I think that was the room before the waffles. But
oh yeah. Nope, I think you're right.
Sigil having a little bit of trouble with T-Bird, not staying on the pendulum.
Yeah, I think this attack 5 is a little bit worse than the attack 6. Hard to say what the attack 4 would have been like, though, so glad he got this 5. Tia just wanted to get rid of that guy so he doesn't get bopped on the way up. Oh, take your time.
Yeah, kind of risky when you have two of them at different heights, because that's 3 levels of knives coming at you.
Yeah, you got to be on your blocking game for sure. Right, Sigils, he's dodging, man. He's dip, dive, ducking, and dodging, and he gets it. Let's go.
But we're still going in on TA side.
This is incredible. If this is the way, this is wild, but... Oh my... This is an elevator up. Oh yeah, definitely break the bot here.
Yeah, I was about to say saved by King Bot there.
Yeah. Yeah, that blue Foca was giving them the business. I feel like if it's Dark Link, this has got to be it. We've seen so much.
Now here is the right that TA skipped originally.
Oh! You're kidding me, bro. That is so gross. That is a foul GP. I wonder if this loops back in somewhere at some point. I don't think so, right?
I don't think so either.
Yeah, because all the junctions TA took were dead ends, so I think you had to go the way he went. Incredible. Yeah, get your GGs in chat, guys. That was this was a great race and a really great GP by Mr. TA Too Fast. He'll take the dub. And as usual, cuts stream in record pace. Wait a minute! Sigil's here! It did loop that. Yeah, just go right.
Okay, it did loop. We never checked that left.
Wow. So if he would have went right, he would have saved like what felt like 15, 20 rooms.
Yes, but now Sigil's going to go the wrong way now. We know.
No.
It's going down and right instead of going up and right where the actual exit is at.
That's incredible, man. The one single loop in the game just happened to be like the midpoint junction for everything.
And unfortunately, TA will not be able to make it for an interview. That Sigil still going, has not DNF'd yet.
Yep, a lot of guys like to minimize the race room. I like to minimize it entirely for the race. But sometimes they get to GP and it's just like, all right, we're going to focus. You know, we're not going to look at the race room every room we go through. Let's focus on getting her done. So,
And then, of
hopefully
course,
he
there's
takes the up and right.
also just a little bit of pride of just going, okay, I at least beat the seed.
Well, that's the other thing too. I was actually going to say, like, this is a great DM. Geez, this is a great GP to practice, right? Like, quite a few tough rooms, right? The routing, although it looked trickier than it actually was, it's these kind of GPs that you want to get practicing, right? Because you can never rely on GP being easy or free, as we've seen multiple times. So this is a good run to finish out and see what it takes, right? Gauge your skills and see where you need to practice at. Yeah, this guy's a jerk. It's always annoying when you have a folk at the start of this room because he's usually going to greet you and give you a good time there. Okay,
Yep,
lucky for us, he jumped over us. Yeah.
Yeah, especially in the down stab, up stab blocking rooms. They love to block that hallway right at the start.
Yep, they love to come, they give you the old Buzz Thunder, right? Or, well, it's not the Buzz Thunder unless it's a bot, but they like to just drop in out of nowhere and bam, what's up? So I will say, though, like, Sigil, he definitely had a chance, right? If he had found the maze right away and had taken this right that he's hopefully going to take this time, like, it was right there. So you can be pretty proud of that, right? Like, TA is a great runner. I think probably the favorite for a lot of people in this tournament because he's just had a bit of an unlucky go in his regular tournament.
I mean, he was runner-up in the Upstarts tournament. He won titles over at Z2R, so no slouch at all.
Yeah, he wins casual races against some of the best runners all the damn time. I can tell you from experience. So to be like hanging in there and be on the right track with TA is always a good feeling, in my opinion.
And again, this is a best of 3 series, so you'll have another shot at it. I don't know when they're going to have the next one scheduled.
Yeah, speaking of the schedule, we can check that now. I think this was the only one on there, so I don't know if we're going to see. Yeah, there's nothing else on there, sadly. We are waiting on some of the other guys to schedule their regular tournament matches.
Yep. Plus the other half of the NIT bracket as well.
Yeah, do we know who's in that? Actually, let me...
It is Jay Coper, who's waiting for and I had it open a while ago.
Oh, I see, yeah. Jay Coper is waiting for the winner of Valence and Bent Glass Tube, who I believe they've had one match so far. I'm not sure if they've had any more than one.
And then, of course, we have the standard tournament going on as well.
Yeah, that one's also in the semis, I think, right? Or pretty close to it.
I think they're in a similar spot where it's waiting for one quarterfinal to finish and then semis.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, identical spot. We've got the top half. Mirai sitting there waiting for the winner of Trails and Dig Shake. And Chroma and Level Engine, the 2 and 3 seeds, sitting in the semifinal on the bottom half of the bracket. So, gonna be some insanely quality matchups coming up. So, make sure you follow the ZSR channel here, because this is probably where a lot of these later matches are going to end up, is on this main channel. There's also ZRSR 2, 3, and 4 too, which can also end up with some of the games.
And French.
And French. That's right. We added a French channel. That's true. So yeah, ZeldaSpeedRuns has all kinds of goodness.
I don't think we have Zelda 2 Randomizer French yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Zelda 2 stonks are on the way up, though. I will say that. You're popping off. I know last year the Nibiru Invitational Tournament had, I want to say 7, maybe 8 players in it. This year, literally everybody who went out in the first round of the main tournament joined this tournament. 17 people, which is sick. So,
and
it's a great time.
Remember we were talking about earlier about the 50-50s in the waffle rooms. There was another one that just popped right there, right before
Yep.
the thing about exploded.
Oh, come on, Sigil, make it, man. I think Dark Link is close. Yeah, is he up this room? Or up this elevator? I don't recall. Oh, there's a red jar. We wish we had the life spell at this point, right? So we could refill, but he is
Yep,
here.
there it is. Don't
Shield
know
up.
if he has any lives left.
I think he might be able to take one bop with shield on. But if he doesn't shield up, I don't think he can take any. Oh, no. It might not matter anyway. Oh, it gets jumped on but lives. Come on, Dark Link. Come on. No!
And then the DNF right behind it.
Yeah, no doubt there. You found the way. You made it where you needed to, so I don't blame him at all.
And they're trying to get Sigil in for an interview. So yeah, pretty close when you look at everything. It's just that kind of not finding the maze. And in the chat is our runner-up Sigil.
Hello.
GG.
GG,
Eh.
sir.
Thank you. That last death just summed up how I felt after finding out about the cave to the maze.
Yeah, that was unfortunately a bit of the time that you lost to TA. That was it, and maybe the early dig to P5. Otherwise, you were like right there in it, honestly.
Yeah. In hindsight, I should have just left when I got the boots.
Yeah, it's hard though. I know you're in there, right? You never know how long it is to him, and you're like thinking, if I can just get this out of the way, man. That'd be
Yes.
so good, right? Yeah. I don't blame you.
And also at that time, I didn't know the third palace on the Western continent.
Right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you didn't find P4 until after you actually got the boots.
Yeah.
So what did you think when you did take that cave off the maze and saw where it was?
If I just went like a couple more tiles over to the right.
Yep. This rando is cruel, man. Sometimes
Yep.
you can miss stuff by one tile.
Oh yes.
Yeah, otherwise, man, I think you played it pretty well. Like, again,
Yeah.
if you had found the maze like right away, you would have been in entering GP at the same time as TA. And he went left and took a really, really long route to Dark Link. So you had a chance for sure.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
Go ahead.
I think I lost probably like 5 to 8 minutes not seeing that cave.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because we said there
Yeah,
was
'cause
about a 4-minute difference between entry into GP.
I think so, yeah, just over 4 if I recall, yeah.
Yeah, and TA going left finally met up with the intersection with the ferry in it that you came in from the right on.
Yeah. I think I also came from the bottom at one point to it.
Yeah,
also.
that's where he came up from the bottom where you originally came from the left. I think you ended up going down and kind of finding the loop the opposite way.
Yeah.
But also, quick glove, quick any key. Are you thinking that you had to kind of go kind of quick?
Yes. Especially against TA.
Yep, that's what I was saying. You gotta feel good to be hanging in there with TA, man. He's a gamer.
Yeah. It feels like whatever game he picks up, he just excels at.
Oh yeah, it's incredible how fast he learns Z2, man.
Yeah.
But, do we have a game 2 scheduled yet, or working on it?
It's in discussion. Yeah, we're undecided right now with game 2. Game 1 was sort of spur of the moment.
Well, we'll keep an eye on the schedule, which people themselves can also do by going to. What is the link for the schedule? I should know this. I should really know this. Is it Z2R or ZeldaSpeedRuns.com/
I think it's
schedule?
csr.gg or something like that.
Yeah, I should know this. Maybe there's a command.
Oh, hold on.
You can also join the Z2R Discord and get a link to it there, right? Z2R.gg/Discord. I know that one for sure.
There you go. Even though I don't know why it's also giving the Ocarina of Time randomizer.
I think it's just a setting in the thing, but yeah, Z2R.gg/Discord. Come on in. The water is very warm. Again, Z2R stocks heating up.
Oh yes.
Any
Yeah,
other?
I've got nothing else. Unless you got anything to ask, Clacker.
No. Any final thoughts, Sigil?
No, hopefully I could pull out the win in game 2 and force a game 3. And thank you for the restream on short notice.
No problem. And I also want to thank our tracker, JLo, for the work they did today. Eagle Eye as always. And thank you, Gob, for commentating and jumping in.
Yeah, likewise, man. It's a pleasure.
And of course, we will try to get more from the standard tournament, both the regular bracket and the NIT here on ZSR. Or of course, we have a couple of restreamers that we'll cover in case ZSR cannot. Plus, also we've got runs from the Ocarina of Time randomizer. I think they've got their season 8 starting up now. And I think Skyward Sword randomizer is going to be starting up again soon as well. So stay on the lookout for those. But other than that, thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you next time.